Fire crews in South Tucson had a long night battling a huge fire at the Spanish Trail Motel. Last night, our South Tucson reporter Reina Preciado receiving these videos from people in her neighborhood, letting her know about the fire. She joins us live at the scene now with the very latest. Reina, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Heidi, so those videos were coming in pretty quick thanks to our viewers, but this was a big fire, so they could see it from their homes. And what we do know is that this started around 10 last night, and crews were able to get it under control around 4 this morning. And we'll have you take a closer look at what this looks like now and how badly this fire ripped up this motel. No one was injured, but crews couldn't go inside the building. They say the structure is not safe and is still not safe to be around. You can also see the smoke has cleared, but this all comes as people in the city are still fired up about what's going to happen to the South Tucson Fire Department. Fire and smoke and crews hard at work. South Tucson firefighters battled the blaze all night just to be out there all day today watching for hot spots. But all this work wasn't done alone. With only 3 firefighters on staff at a time due to the city's budget, it was a team effort with the Tucson Fire Department.
We had a crew of 3 firefighters and they responded last night. And then TFD, which has helped us many times for structure fires, responded.
Director of Public Safety Denny Denohian says about 40 personnel from the Tucson Fire Department responded. This all comes after a South Tucson council meeting Tuesday night when some council members shared how they felt about the possibility of the city of Tucson taking over South Tucson's fire department.
The city doesn't care. They just want the money.
I followed up with one of the council members that was at the meeting to hear what he had to say about it.
There was some things said that night that might be a little misleading, but I believe that most of the council and the city staff feel that the city of Tucson and Pima County have been very, very helpful. They've been aiding us for years, and that's why we're working to try to get to a point where we don't have to depend on them so much, where we can really be self-sustaining.
Last night's fire was an example of the support that's needed.
Our guys are great. The guys who work for the city of South Tucson are awesome and they do a great job, but it comes down to staffing and resources and equipment. And we're always going to get a better deal with the city of Tucson than we would get with the city of South Tucson in that type of situation.
So that was our first time hearing from the public safety director about these negotiations, but there's a lot more to be explained when it comes to the budget. I'll have more on that as I continue to follow this story. But for now, with the fire, the cause of the fire is still under investigation, Heidi, and I will tell you about this property. It is unsecured, and that's got the property owners into some trouble recently. So I'll toss that back to Heidi and have her explain. But for now, reporting from South Tucson, Reina Preciado, KGUN 9.
Reina, thank you. As Reina just mentioned, that fire isn't the only issue the owners are having to deal with right now. The city of South Tucson is actually suing the owners of the motel and the owners of 6th Avenue Suites over crime on their properties. South Tucson's police chief Danny Denohian told KGUN 9, quote, "The city does not take this action lightly. We have attempted multiple avenues to remedy this situation through citations and law enforcement. However, due to the high rate of crime, public safety calls, business and community complaints, we are forced to take this action," end quote. We'll, of course, continue to follow this story and keep you updated on the fire as we learn more information.